Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed scholars, and faithful believers, allow me to transport you to the vibrant streets of Renaissance Italy. Picture the sun-kissed hills of Villa Santa Maria, where young Francis Caracciolo was born on that fateful October day in 1563. His destiny, intertwined with divine providence, would shape the course of Christian history. Early life and vocation. Francis, born into nobility, possessed all the privileges of wealth and status. Yet, his heart yearned for something more profound, a purpose beyond earthly trappings. At the tender age of 22, a grave illness seized him, threatening to extinguish his flame prematurely. But in the throes of suffering, he made a solemn vow: if God spared him, he would dedicate his life to divine service. Miraculously healed, Francis embarked on a spiritual odyssey. His path led him to the priesthood, where he served as a humble chaplain. But his restless soul hungered for deeper communion with God. It was during this time that he encountered the Eucharist, the very heart of Catholic worship. His devotion to the Blessed Sacrament ignited a fire within him, urging him to share this transformative experience with others. Founding of the Minor Clerks Regular. In 1588, Francis, alongside John Augustine Adorno and Fabrizio Caracciolo, no relation, established the Congregation of the Minor Clerks Regular. Their mission? To create a community where the Eucharist was not merely a ritual, but a perpetual encounter with the divine. Poverty, communal living, and unwavering adoration became their hallmarks. Imagine the flickering candlelight in their dimly lit chapel, the fragrance of incense, and the whispered prayers echoing through the stone walls. Holiness and miracles. Francis's life was a symphony of miracles. His devotion to the Eucharist bordered on ecstasy. He would spend hours kneeling before the altar, lost in contemplation. Witnesses spoke of a radiant light enveloping him during these moments, a glimpse of heaven touching earth. But Francis was no aloof mystic. He walked among the poor, their suffering etching lines of compassion on his face. His noble lineage mattered little. He gave away his possessions, feeding the hungry and clothing the destitute. Legacy and canonization. As the years unfolded, Francis's impact rippled outward. Eucharistic devotions surged across Italy, drawing souls into deeper communion with Christ. His legacy transcended time, inspiring generations of believers. And so, on a sun-drenched day in 1807, Pope Pius VII declared him a saint, a beacon of holiness, a bridge between heaven and earth. Reflection and inspiration. As we contemplate St. Francis Caracciolo's life, let us ask ourselves, what Eucharistic fire burns within us? How can we mirror his humility and selflessness? Perhaps like him, we too can transform suffering into purpose, poverty into abundance, and fleeting moments into eternal encounters. May St. Francis Caracciolo intercede for us, guiding our hearts toward the altar, where bread becomes body, wine becomes blood, and our souls find their true home. Thank you, and may God bless you all.